Good afternoon, friends. Brooke with the Restoration Project here. I'm talking about boundaries this month in the month of May. And a lot of times when we're talking about boundaries, we're talking about setting up non-negotiables at the same time. Because without non-negotiables, we're not able to set appropriate boundaries, know what we're willing to say yes and what we're willing to say no to. And when I think about setting the non-negotiables, we're looking at your life in a pie shape or a pie form. Some people call it a wheel too. But the pieces of the pie that need to be cut out for you. So when it comes to emotional health, spiritual health, physical health, financial health, relationships, family, all of those things, right? Like everything that is important to us in our life, how are those pieces split up? And if you've not done a gut check of this for yourself, that's a question to be asking yourself. I typically am doing this on a monthly basis, but you can do it more frequently, less frequently, whatever works best for you. But on a monthly basis, I'm looking at it and I'm asking myself, where am I currently spending my time, my energy, and my money? And so evaluating my daily routines, my daily habits, and where I'm spending my time, my energy, and my money. And what does ideal look like for me in those areas? And if I'm not operating in that ideal state, what needs to change? Like, what's the current state, right? Like, where am I spending this time? Where am I spending the energy? Where am I spending the money? And so what's current state, but what does ideal look like? Deciphering between those two. And then what needs to change? So what boundaries do I need to put in place in certain areas maybe? Or where have I gotten off kilter or off base in one piece of the pie versus another, so that I can be evenly balanced, I can be aligned, I can be operating in my true integrity. So just some questions to ask yourself in diagnosing kind of what are my non-negotiables and where are my boundaries being set. And one quick thing about the non-negotiable conversation is if it's a non-negotiable, I know I've said this before, but it's worth repeating, right? It's non-negotiable. Meaning, if I say that I'm going to work out 4 times a week, then that's non-negotiable. That's what I'm doing, because the goal or the aspiration that I have on my little wheel with physical health is I want to feel good and I want to be physically healthy and be around for my kids, for the longest time possible that I'm able to be on this earth. And so what am I doing to contribute or not contribute to that? And what's current state, what's ideal, and where am I at currently? What do I need to change? Also with non-negotiables, not getting complacent. So consistency versus intensity when you're setting up your non-negotiables and your goals. So rather be consistent than be intense. Change the pattern, take one step, change the pattern, take another step, change the pattern until you get to ideal state, but then not becoming complacent. So if you go months and months and months of doing the 4 days a week of physical activity for 30 minutes, let's say, maybe it's 4 days a week at 45 minutes or 40 minutes, upping and not becoming complacent in our patterns and continually being able to learn and to grow. So hopefully these questions are helpful for you in getting yourself maybe back on track if you're off track and feeling kind of off kilter. I know several people that I've talked to recently as we're getting back to this normal state, right, outside of the pandemic. Some of us are starting to kind of feel that anxiety that's building up and things like that. So just use this exercise to ground yourself and establish the boundaries that you need for yourself. So everyone have a great week and enjoy the rain. We need it. Helps things grow so that May can be beautiful and green and luscious. So enjoy the day, enjoy the week. We'll talk to you soon.